Alyne. Welcome to my kitchen. And y'all, I'm going to be doing another quick little casserole. This is Tater Tot Casserole my way. The last time I made the Tater Tot Casserole for the video, and I will put it on an iCard somewhere up in here. Piggy has suggested maybe doing some jalapenos or banana peppers or something. So I decided I'm going to cut my recipe in half because this more than me and Piggy will eat, maybe 2 meals for us. And so I cut my recipe in half. If you want to make it for more than 2 people or even 3 people, I would say you can double the recipe. So what I have is, it calls for a half a recipe, it calls for 8 ounces of hamburger meat, cooked and drained. And it calls for 1/4 cup of onion. I used a tablespoon of minced onion, dried minced onion, and I put it in with my hamburger meat and I cooked it. And I'm going to put that in the bottom of my casserole, or not a casserole dish, but my baking dish. And again, if you want to make a full recipe, you will need 1 pound of hamburger meat and a 1/2 cup of chopped onion. Or if you want to do the dried minced onion like I did, then you would use about 2 tablespoons. Okay. Next, it calls for I'm using half a can of cream of mushroom soup. A full recipe would call for a full can, 10 ounce. Okay, and what you do is you just put this in and spread it out on top of the hamburger meat. It don't have to be perfect, y'all. It just got to be on there. And that's just so the soup can cook in with the meat. Do its little thing there. I'm just clean that off. Piggy over there beating everything up at the sink.
I get some of the water off that.
Okay. You'll see, it doesn't look like a lot. By the time I get everything added together, it's going to be quite a bit to eat.
Oh, yeah.
There's Piggy. Fork
in a bowl.
Y'all, get it all out of there. That's what happens when you can't see and have eyesight problems. You have to make sure you get it all out. Or all that you can get out anyway. Alright. Next, I'm going to put about half of my mushrooms on top of that. Okay. And I have about a cup, right around a cup of mushrooms sliced up. Again, if you wanted to do this for a full recipe, you would use maybe 1.5 cups to 2 cups of sliced mushrooms. I have about 2 tablespoons of banana pepper rings. And I have 1/4 cup of jalapeno pepper rings. And it looks like I got more banana pepper rings than I do jalapenos. It's just the jalapenos are bigger than and thicker than the banana pepper rings.
I like them both.
Piggy likes the jalapenos and he likes the banana peppers.
Good stuff.
So I'm giving this a little different flavor. Now I'm going to put the rest of my mushrooms on top of that. Okay. And now it calls for anywhere from 1.5 to 2 cups of cheese, shredded cheese. You can use Colby, you can use cheddar, pepper jack. You can use whatever kind of shredded cheese you want to use. That's entirely up to you. I have got extra sharp cheddar in here. And I'm just going to sprinkle that on top. And again, you would double the cheese amounts until you have whatever you want on cheese. Cheese is one of those things I don't even really measure. And then you want to use about 1 pound of tater tots. This is for the half recipe. You want to use a 1 2-pound package for a full recipe. And right here, I'm just going to put on here what will fit on here. I may not use that whole half package. You want to make sure that they're kind of laying single file on there. we go. And I have found that Piggy likes it when I cut these recipes in half. It's cooking for two. That way, if we do have leftovers, it's not as much as if I cook a full recipe and we try to get all that eat up.
That way, if we don't get all of it, we ain't wasting nothing.
Right. Piggy done cleaned out my freezer, y'all. My leftovers.
Not completely.
Well, no, not completely. There's still a few things left in there. And I didn't really have nothing to put my leftovers in. I mean, it got to the point I was getting bowl poor. So, these, put it right there. Actually, put some more in there. Which I may do. Making sure I didn't have. I like tater tots, y'all. I like tater tots and french fries. I don't eat a lot because taters don't like me. It's one of them things that my blood sugars go up when I eat a lot of potatoes and starches.
Back to basics. Everything in moderation.
Yep. That's one reason why I don't eat a whole lot of them. Get these last few tater tots on there. So I am going to use that whole half package of tater tots. And that's fine. We'll just stuff them down in these little holes. Make sure they fit. There we go. That's there. Put these. Put that one right there. And I got a couple more. We'll just slide these down and slide those up. Put one there. Slide that down and put that one there. And it says preheat your oven to 350 degrees. I've already done that. And you want to bake this for 35 to 45 minutes in the preheated oven. So I'm going to put this in this 350 degree oven. And I'm going to put it
Kapop, kabam.
on about 35 minutes. Somewhere around there anyway. Okay. That's 40. There we go. 35. We'll check it at 35, see how it's doing. And if it's done, we'll take it out. If not, we will leave it in there for about another 5 minutes or so and bring it out. Let it sit for 5 to 10 minutes before we try it. So we'll see when it comes out of the oven. All right, we're back. This has been sitting out for about 7.5 to 8 minutes, roughly, maybe a little longer. Once it got through cooking for the 35 minutes, I went ahead and put it on broil for another 5 minutes so that the hash brown or tater tots could brown up a little bit. But y'all, if y'all could just smell it. I truly wish we had smell-o-vision because this stuff smells amazing. There's the pork piggy. I'm going to slide this right here out of the way. You can smell the peppers in this. Oh man, they smell so good. Of course, I gotta have a bite.
Of course.
Oh yeah. Those peppers set it off big time.
So it's just what the piggy ordered?
Just what the piggy ordered. I'm thankful Piggy suggested we put this on there. I'm thankful that I'm just now, well, I wish I got to it before, but at least I'm thankful I'm now getting to it. It's hot as far as oven hot. Excuse me. And it's a little spicy hot, but it's good hot.
Well, we like it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
If you're not into spicy, I'm sorry.
Not into spicy, leave the jalapeno sauce, I can suggest. But I do want to say, thank y'all very much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. And remember, experiment. It's your kitchen. It's your rules. If you think you might like it, try it. You never know. Because it ain't nobody got the right to tell you you can't do something the way you want to do it.
Well, like I've said before, how do y'all think the people of the world came about all that's out there that we do know about?
That's it. You experiment. You take things you know about, mix them with other things you know about, and boom, you got something good.
You're going to think, that might go good with that.
So enjoy. Have a great day. Bye, y'all. Bye, y'all.
Word about boy.